Okay, here I am. Welcome to Nest Telly. Hi guys. Hello everyone. You are welcome to Nest Telly. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to be talking about how to achieve balance through your goals using the wheel of life. The wheel of life is this very simplistic notion that you can have a more well-rounded life if you're able to follow every single section in your life and succeed in those things. Just watch. The general concept of the wheel of life is the idea of your life being a circle. A simple circle is your life. However, every major factor of your life is divided into generally 6 places. This is your life, and there are concentric circles that makes you to understand which part of your life will need to do more work on or needs to do less work on. So imagine in these 6 parts of your life, there's a financial part of your life, there's a spiritual part of your life, there's your family, that's family relationships, intimate relationships, then social, how often do you meet people, do you participate in social activities, there's the mental, and there is the physical. Now, on a regular wheel of life, everything is lived to the fullest. Your physical is to the fullest, your financial is to the fullest, the spiritual is to the fullest, the family is to the fullest, and so is your social and your mental. Now, the goal is that if you get to this point in your life, you should be able to roll this wheel and it will go smoothly. That is the full balanced wheel. Now, it doesn't actually matter what part of the concentric circle your thing is, as long as there's a form of balance, it is all around the same area, it is still considered the balanced wheel or the wheel of life. Now, let's create someone. Her name is Emily. Using this wheel of life, she has sat down and decided that she needs to change some things in her life, but she doesn't know where to start. So she looks at her life and she's like, okay, what's she good at? Family. She's an amazing wife, mom, sister, whatever, grandmother. She's amazing at that. So she may not need a lot of work with that. And then the next thing that she might need help in is spiritual life. When it comes to the spiritual stuff, she's not the most up to par. She knows that there's a lot of work to do and all that. Honestly, it's you that decides what you need to do about that. Now, financially, she's doing well. She's kicking ass. She has a budget in place. She's making a lot of money. She's investing. She's saving. She's a giver. Like, everything works for her. When it comes to finances, she gets it. However, she doesn't have time to go to the gym. So physically, she's not a very strong person. She has a lot of work to do in the physical department. Does she diet? Does she watch her shape? Does she watch she's not doing any of those things, right? Then when it comes to the mental, well, she would like to do more mentally. Like, maybe it's been a while since she went to get a new kind of education or hung out with family or read a book. Those kind of things also come into play. Then socially, she's not very social. Like, she doesn't do social activity, community activities, and all that. So now, when we look at Emily's life, we have to ask some questions. If this was a wheel and we're to push it down, how far would it go? It wouldn't go very far. So she's not balanced. So what that means is that just by looking at this wheel, Emily can tell where she needs help and doesn't need help. As you can see, it is easy for us to get so carried away by a certain part of our life that we don't understand the importance of us to make things well-rounded, just like the wheel. But it makes it very memorable in your head. Every time you think of writing your goals down or thinking about the things you want to improve in, you don't want it to be too much on one side than the other. Yes, some things are more comfortable in one thing, and some things are going to take you coming out of your comfort zone to do. But what you don't want, which is a common thing with a lot of old people, is the regret that comes from someone wishing that they had spent more time doing this one more thing, but they don't feel like they can do it anymore because time has passed. So it is very easy now that you've decided on every action and all that. We're going to create a breakdown about how to fill in all the different goals and what goes into different parts. Watch. So if we decide to use someone like Emily, remember the way her wheel was. She was doing well with the family and the financial side. So what that means is that when she's writing her goals, she'll focus on the spiritual because there's some work there. If you see on top, there's goal, steps to achieve it, and a timeline. A goal doesn't really make any sense if there's no timeline to it. Putting a timeline to it makes it higher to achieve. Family, she's doing okay, so she doesn't really need to write anything new there. Same with her financial. Maybe she just needs to up her financial gain for that to work well and all that. But as of this ones, she's doing very well in it. So the next one is her health. Health is actually the lowest on the line, so she needs to work extra hard, watch her diet, be more active and all that, and she has to put timelines on all of them. But honestly, it's as simple as that. That concludes the video. I hope that you found this very informative and you are inspired to share and to do something about the goals that we've already planned. Do not forget, your goals do not have to be so time bound. They don't have to be attached to the notion of the new year. You're the one that created your goal. It is your life. You can start anything new whenever you want and however you want. And that's all that matters. So go now and start writing your goals down. Do not forget, soon we're going to be talking about breakdown, and you can understand the way to break down your big goal into different hourly or daily activities or even weekly activities that can help you to achieve your goal at whatever time you want to achieve. Until next time, subscribe, like, and share. Bye-bye now.